against humanity. My vision for peace in Pakistan is through education, education that is well-rounded and not obtained in madrasas alone. And I will work tirelessly to achieve this goal. And this speech, I really just wanted was to His Excellency to take back this message to the government of Pakistan. This was not for this honor that was being bestowed on me. So thank you again for this honor. And once again, thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed this evening. This evening was really dedicated to the two people, His Excellency and in memory of Mr. Adaya. Thank you so much.
Everyone, a round of applause for Ambassador Abdullah, Hussain, Haroon.
I'm indeed honored to be amongst you here today. It's specifically an honor as I had the pleasure of knowing Mr. Ahmed Adaya personally and had spent many a time talking to him and hearing from him various aspects. So it's been a great privilege and honor to honor a person like Mr. Ahmed Adaya here today. And just a story that perhaps I'll share with you, that when Mr. Jinnah wanted Pakistan to be an economic reality, he sent my uncle Yusuf Haroon to all the areas of Gujarat where the Memons lived, to Batwa, to Jaitpur, to Halai, to Halare, every name that you could get. And the message went in to all of them is, give up your centuries of establishment wherever you are and come and join the new Pakistan. And it was the miracle that allowed Pakistan to survive. Vallabhbhai Patel said in the time that they refused to give our share of the monies for partition that they will collapse economically within 3 months. And I remember that Jinnah was a very sick man. Liaquat Ali Khan, the then Prime Minister, raised a fistful of jute and says, as long as I have this golden grain, we cannot be defeated. And then I have the Memon community. And these are the two and it was a great relationship. I must say here that in memory of Mr. Adaya, a very principled man and a man of great fortune and vision, immense vision. I've known his son all my life. We've been playing golf together from a very young errant age. And he, of course, follows in his father's very valued footsteps as a decent human being. And it was a great pleasure to meet all the daughters. I can remember Ghazala, Tehmina, and was it Yasmin, or I'm now going on the wrong track. But all of you and your progeny. And it's a great pleasure because we've known your families from both sides for many generations. Coming back to people like this who create a place for themselves in the hearts of people, I believe that whatever you do in this world, you don't have to wait for the reward. My own father was a great charitable institution on his own, and he always used to say, you know, don't wait to die, give it while you're still around, so you can enjoy the blessings while you're still around. And this is what Mr. Ahmed Adaya did. He also used to say, 2.5% is not the ceiling in Islam, it's the base. It just starts there. So I thought that might be worth adding in at this particular stage. I am very gratified to see how closely the Pakistani community is working with the LAPD. I'm indeed grateful to Jeeth for being here today. He's come back from a long trip and he's here. that is indeed a pleasure and a privilege to have you here amongst us. As you can see, we have been perhaps berated and misunderstood, but the Pakistani community has a history and a legacy of peace. We seem to very often forget that the antecedents of Pakistan are embedded in a Sufistic spirit which does not abandon us at any stage. I believe, and I remember when the Times Square incident took place, I was on various televisions at prime time, and I said, believe me, this is a madman. I don't quite subscribe to what he's doing, but he is hurting his own country. And to show you our country and our people, we're going to gather at Times Square within a month or two of this incident and bring a Sufistic festival to America to show you our Pakistan, our beliefs. And against every odd, specifically in a country like Pakistan, where things don't get arranged in a hurry, and then America, where it takes even longer, I believe that we've been very successful on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd at New York, not at Times Square, because Mayor Bloomberg thought when we met that it's not going to have enough space with the amount of people who'll turn up. So we moved to the adjacent Union Square, which is bigger. So at Union Square on the 20th at 5 o'clock in the evening, we're launching a Sufi festival, which will then go to the United Nations, and Mr. Ban Ki-moon is flying back from Afghanistan to be there for that. He'll just get in hopefully a few hours or a few minutes even before the actual performance, and then at Asia Society for Academia. So we show for a while what is your Pakistan and the peace and brotherhood we preach, not what a few people are going around trying to do. I would also like to add here that Pakistan has suffered the consequences of this madness far greater than any part of the world. We have lost more troops to the Taliban than the Americans have or the ISAF has. We have lost more innocents to bombings and killings and maiming of innocent people than any other country of the world. For us, there has been a Mumbai every week or every third or fourth day to that extent and capacity. So our suffering knows no bounds. Well, I think times will change. I believe that we will change for the better. I thank you all, and a very good night to you.
But tonight we're also celebrating a special, special birthday. I'd like to request that my parents please come up and cut this cake. Once again, everybody, please direct your attention as we cut the cake for Amina Adaya's birthday. It's a very special occasion. It's a belated birthday.
Many more, we have many more, dear. Happy birthday to you.
हर जगह हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है। नाज़रीन, तो आप देख रहे थे अपना पसंदीदा प्रोग्राम सफीर पाकिस्तान, आपकी आवाज़ और आपकी पहचान, राब्तों का एक नाम सफीर पाकिस्तान। देखते रहिए जियो के साथ। इसके साथ ही आपका मेज़बान वकील खान आपसे जा जाएगा। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़। पाकिस्तान पाइंदाबाद।